Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Rob and I did not give Bronny anything. Bronny has earned this.
It makes something happen this season. Of course, if you don't have the ability to finish off your shot properly, it absolutely affects your ability to finish. Bronny James.
Team standing against them. These two teams in front of us are on that short list.
College ball is Bronny James.
He's got a great soul.
Finally figured out the Kaminga thing.
He tried to think of something to say. That nigga, he had to say he had a great soul. He tried to think of something to say, but he couldn't, bro, because he's so ass. Bro, let me stop, because I fuck with Bronny, bro. I do. But let's be real, my nigga.
Connect, stops. Oh, Bronny's on three. There's Bronny. Gotta make one, doesn't he? Yeah, ooh, in and out.
I feel like it was a pretty good shot.
I didn't want to overreact to one bad game, but now there's been two.
You think it's so fucking funny, huh?
I'm going to start by shutting down all the talking points that Bronny defenders like to use. Number one, he's the 55th pick.
Stop it.
This is the weirdest defense ever made for any player in any sport. It was started by Gilbert Arenas, so that makes sense.
That is the problem here. That they're focused on the 55th pick in the NBA draft.
Draft selection has never mattered when it comes to criticizing players. Whether you're some big-name bust or an unknown scrub, if you're playing poorly, the fans will talk about it. When you're in the NBA making millions of dollars and you step on that court, you're subject to criticism just like anybody else. Austin Reeves went undrafted, yet he was getting flamed for his performance in the playoffs. And what makes this weak argument even worse is that it doesn't matter what pick the Lakers had. They were always going to take Bronny. The reason Bronny is the 55th pick is because no one else wanted him. But if the Lakers had the 31st pick, they still would have picked Bronny. No matter what, they were going to take Bronny. He's also not a regular 55th pick. He has a long-term guaranteed contract, he's guaranteed a spot on the roster, and he's guaranteed at least some playing time throughout the season, regardless of how he plays.
The 55th pick, most of them don't even get in the game.
Yes, Gilbert, the other 55th picks wouldn't be in the game because they're not good enough, and neither is Bronny. But according to Gil, no matter how much he turns over the ball, how many shots he misses, or how poorly he plays for the Lakers, he's completely immune to criticism because he's the 55th pick.
Why are you doing
I guess we just have to watch games like this. Draymond blocked on the three, and he misses the layup, but he was the 35th pick, so that's okay. Steph was drafted 7th in 2009. You have to make that shot as the 7th pick. I mean, he was the 7th pick. Only 6 other players before him. See how stupid that sounds? Anyway, number 2. He had a heart attack. That was obviously very tragic. Glad he made it out okay, and that he's alive and healthy. Not sure what that has to do with earning his place in the NBA or his basketball career now, though. And number 3, it just doesn't matter. Who cares? Well, the Lakers need depth, defense, and shooting. Bronny is taking up a roster spot and provides none of that. He's taking up cap space and doesn't help the team in any way. He's a net negative when he's on the court, but he will continue to get minutes since he's LeBron's son.
But maybe Bronny don't want to do this shit. Maybe he just don't want to play basketball, my nigga.
Hired the coach. Teams are hit with injuries every year, and even rotational players make a difference. The Thunder, Pacers, Knicks, and Celtics.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that was his fault. Have
a lot of depth, and nearly every player has a major skill or role they can provide when needed. Bronny does not. But notice how none of these talking points actually defend Bronny's performance or his place in the NBA. They are all just deflections, spoken by fans who want to deny reality and suppress the truth. Bronny is an undersized guard. He can't shoot, finish, or rebound, and his best attributes, his playmaking and defending, are still well below average.
Boy, Lakers are just getting beat. They're just a step behind. Day of the regular season, April 12th. See how deep they can go in a very competitive.
He's a turnover machine. He is terribly inefficient. And he's a complete liability on both ends of the floor. It's painfully obvious when you watch him play that he doesn't belong in the NBA. Last season, Bronny James shot 31% from the field and 28% from three. This year, Bronny is shooting 16% in preseason while being left wide open. That's worse than anyone else on the Lakers, and he led his team in turnovers in the second game. He isn't aggressive attacking the basket, he refuses to cut, and he only settles for jump shots.
Why the fuck are you standing in the corner? You want to crank another three and be 1 for 13? Why were you not cutting as soon as Devin Booker left so we could drop it to you for a layup?
He's a 3-and-D player that has no 3 and no D pause, yet the Lakers ignore his flaws and want him to play more in his second season. He's not an NBA player. The rare moments he actually does something positive, everyone loses their minds.
Or if it doesn't mean a thing, it's just not a good effort right there. And Bronny hits a three. Connect. Catch. Shoot. With the clock winding up. Oh, Bronny! Get up there, Bronny James.
Got his old man off the bench on that one. Look at LeBron. That's my boy.
Oh, we got something of a shooting gallery going on.
Look at that, boy. That is something, man.
They're focused on the 55th pick.
Bronny is treated like a Make-A-Wish kid because everyone knows he isn't good enough for the NBA. You're only allowed to praise him, not criticize him. And he's guaranteed his spots no matter what. When his shot isn't falling, he has nothing else he can do to help his team. This shouldn't be controversial. There's nothing anyone can say about Bronny's performance to prove he belongs in the league or justify his playing time. His performance in the G League means nothing. The top performers in the G League have little to no impact on NBA teams. Mac McClung is proof of that. 26 points per game in the G League, but the only thing he's done in the NBA is win some dunk contests. The G League players that really make an impact.
Alright, bro. Whatever. Bronny, your shit.